the book dragon's lair.
What a beautiful, chilly winter day. The ice is singing again. That means the seasons are changing here. Well, nothing can stay the same forever. However, if I'm going to adapt to the seasons, I ought to have a bit of breakfast, and I ought to stock up my cave until the trading ships come into harbor again. Well then. It's all cold and icy and shivery, just the way I like it. That's weird. I smell human. That's silly. Humans can't survive out here in the cold. Must be my imagination. No. No, I still smell human. Then what on earth? There you are. There was a human out here. What on earth are you doing up here? And in weather like this, wearing nothing but that? Oh, you're screaming. Everybody has this reaction to polar bear people. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. What are you even doing out here? Oh, you poor thing. Oh, you're going to freeze to death if you don't get someplace warm. At the same time, I do need to go restock my cave. Alright. Tell you what, I'm going to take you to my cave, and I'll take care of you there. No running. I got your foot. Now you're just going to come back home with me, and I'm going to keep you from dying of frostbite. Alright? Alright. By the by, would you mind telling me your name, please? I've never really seen that many humans before, save for the ones who come on their merchant ships. What a fitting name. It suits you. Oh, who am I? Well, I'm known as Ola. O-L-A. Miss Ola, at your service. Though you can call me Mama Ola. So, I must know, what on earth was a fully grown human like you doing out in the middle of the Arctic kingdoms? In those clothes of all things. T-shirts and a short, really? I mean, the only reason why I can get away with wearing what I'm wearing is because I'm a polar bear woman. I can survive the cold temperatures because my body temperature is higher than normal. On a ship, going on a pleasure cruise. lost your money, got thrown out across the snow by thugs? Oh my goodness. Oh, you poor thing. Well, it's a good thing I found you, and it's a good thing you're fully grown. A little human child wouldn't have survived. Well, then again, you were in a very dangerous state of being frozen. Well, don't worry. We're almost at my cave, and then I'm going to take very good care of you. I'm going to make you some hot chocolate. I'm going to wrap you up in a blanket, and I'm going to wrap my arms around you and warm you up with my fur and my body. You'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like to be taken care of by Mommy Ola? Oh, such a precious human. I've always contemplated the idea of having a human roommate. To be honest, I am quite lonely. It is quite vast here, and well, nobody ever visits me. I always have to go down to the ports to visit the merchants so I can get more food and supplies and such. And the seal folk really don't like me. Yes, there's been a bit of a tiff or something like that between the seal folk and the polar bear folk. But it is what it is. I mean, biologically, we are predator and prey, so there is that, I suppose. But times have changed. You'd think that they'd realize that the times have changed and that they'd come and visit me over some hot chocolate and sweets. Oh well. I found you, though, and so I don't think I'm going to be alone much longer. Oh, and you are quite an adorable looking human. Oh, there's my cave now. We're home. Home sweet home. Welcome to my humble abode in this cozy little ice cave. Now then, human, let's just wrap you up in a blanket. There. And I'm going to make us both some hot chocolate. So just stay there and make yourself at home. Alrighty, 1 cup for me and 1 cup of hot chocolate for you. Alrighty, come on now, drink up. It won't do you any good if the hot chocolate goes cold. Do you like that? Oh, my recipe is very simple. Half a cup of heavy whipping cream, 3 cups melted chocolate of your choice, and I always tend to add a dash of peppermint. And in the case of chocolate, I happen to use some dark chocolate. Are you feeling better? The color's starting to return to your cheeks. Don't worry, I'm going to keep you nice and warm and bring you back to health. Alright, human? And since we're in the cave together... that was just the wind. I forgot to close the door to my library. I buy a lot of books from the merchants when they come to the port. But it is nice to have such wonderful company again. Well, I used to have a roommate. They were a sweetheart, but eventually they decided to set out on their own. Which, good for them. But it got pretty lonely here. Until I found you, human. And now, I'm going to wrap my arms around you. And I'm just going to cuddle you and hug you. There. Now you're going to get warm in no time. Do you like that? My soft fur all around you. Oh, you're so precious. Are you comfy? That's good. I can feel you getting warmer already. Why am I being so nice to you? Well, why wouldn't I be? That stereotype that all polar bear people are mindless, killing and eating machines. That's not true, you know. It's a hurtful stereotype, no doubt created by racist humans and also possibly seal folk. We're not mindless killing machines. We only hunt what we have to. And for the most part, since the human merchants have been coming every now and then, they supply us with extra food, so we don't have to fish as much. It's a beneficial relationship. And trust me, I've actually heard of a few polar bear people adopting children who have been dropped out here for whatever reason. Oh, I don't know. Either the parents abandoned them in the way that you were thrown out, or that stork got the deliveries wrong. Well, you'd be surprised how the stork deliveries tend to get bungled on occasion. But I want to talk about pleasant things, like you. Now that you know that I'm not going to eat you or hurt you or anything, oh, you've been absolutely pleasant. You're so warm and lovable. You have such a cuddly face. It makes me want to kiss you. Do you want me to kiss you? Do you want kisses from Mama Ola? Alright then, if you're sure, I'm going to kiss you. Do you like that? Good, because I'm going to give you more. Oh, you're getting so flustered. How precious. Lovable human you are. Your head's on my breasts. I guess all this love and cuddling has made you rather snuggly. Well, I don't mind. Go on, continue drinking your hot chocolate. So creamy and thick and yummy. What happens after I finish warming you up? Well, I believe the merchant ship should be coming around in a few hours. I could easily get you there, and I could get you back among humans in society. Or you could stay with me. I have been quite lonely, and it'd be nice to have another roommate and maybe potentially someone else. Don't worry, I'd make sure that you were equipped to survive out here. I'd dress you up in warm clothes, I'll feed you, cook and snuggle with you at night, and we can watch the aurora borealis over hot chocolate. Come to the cities. Oh, the more civilized kingdoms, countries. I forget, it's been a long time. I don't know. I quite like it up here in the cold. Tell me though, if you had to choose between going back with the humans or staying with me, which would you choose? I see. Well, if you promise to visit me every now and then, and write letters to me, I suppose watching you go back with the humans wouldn't be too unpleasant. Does that sound like a plan? Alright, well, why don't we take a nap? It'll be a bit before the merchants come anyway. And I'd like to snuggle with my lovable human before they have to leave. Is that okay? Alright. Let's take a nap then.